Hello, this is Kev, and as always, I ask you to go below the screen and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Um, yeah, this one is kind of sad news, and also to report on a serious incident. Um, there was a standoff yesterday in Florence, South Carolina. It lasted for 2 hours, and it claimed the life of police sergeant by the name of Terrance Carraway. The gunman was 74-year-old Fred Hopkins. Um, yeah, this is tragic indeed. Show you. This right here is the police sergeant whose life was taken. Officer Terrance Carraway. My condolences definitely to the family. Here he is in uniform. He was loved by his peers and regarded as a gentle giant and one of the bravest police officers his peers have ever known. This is indeed sad. This incident was prompted by a search warrant um, for at the home of Mr. Hopkins, and the officers were met with a barrage of bullets. Um, 11 people were 11 people were hurt, including the death of Sergeant Carraway. Another police officer is in serious condition, um, and among them was a 20-year-old that was inside the house. His condition is not known. Four more civilians were injured in the standoff as well. Um, yes. Sad thing is, Officer Carraway was, besides his life being taken in the line of duty, he had just celebrated 30 years of active duty. Just celebrated it. Um, Rest in peace, officer. Sorry this happened. Um, yes, sir. That's salute. That's our brave men. I don't see any women, but I'm sure they're in the area somewhere. They are saluting the escort. They escorted Officer Carraway's body back to Florence. And there they are paying their respects. Um, like I said, this is indeed tragic. This is crazy. This is what it is. It's crazy. Uh, all right. Now, this is the shooter, Fred Hopkins, 74 years old. Here's some facts about Miss Fred Hopkins, this malicious, violent, deadly killer. He was a lawyer that was disbarred in 1984. Um, he also has a history of the police being called on him. Um, and He was in an ongoing investigation for child sexual assault, which prompted the search warrant that led to this tragic incident. Um, he was a military vet who was possibly a sniper. I'm not real sure. I don't have all of the correct information. I was just kind of reading through articles, and after he was disbarred, he got into competitive shooting, which is after you get disbarred, going into competitive shooting, that's kind of a red flag. But that's just my opinion. Um, and yes, he often bragged about his skill set. When they came to his home, he was barricaded in with children and the 20-year-old that got shot in the process. All I can say is, if there's any light in any of this situation, thank God the children did not get hurt. Thank God the children didn't get hurt. Um, This is the, let me see. No, wait a minute. This is the picture going around in the media. Now, notice, let me remind y'all of a situation of Melvin Harris. Melvin Harris was the guy he was the man who beat the other man to death for trying to attack his daughter in a Quick Trip bathroom. His mugshot went around immediately. This is Fred Hopkins pictured with his family. They're already, the media is already trying to paint this picture already. is already. They're not showing his mugshot. They're showing him happy, smiling, being a normal, everyday American guy. This right here is the face of a killer. Yes, a killer, a crazy man, and a child predator. From the way it looks, I wouldn't put it past him. Not right now. What a bastard! What a bastard! You're harming kids and you're shooting people. And Florence police sergeant, who was doing nothing but his job, coming to get your raggedy ass for hurting children. Life is over because you couldn't stand the heat. Fuck this guy. I hope he drops dead in prison. Well, there he is again. Yeah, this is the picture they should be. Crazy bastard. This is the picture that should be floating around. Not that picture of his family, having him looking happy, or having him having this all-American image. Like, just ridiculous. But you know that is. And by the way, if we want to go there, and a lot of people are going there, he was taken alive. How I'm trying to take it was, there were children present, and trying to kill him, one of those children could have got harmed. But, you know, let's be realistic here. If this shooter was black, even if he came out with his hands up, they would have blew his face off. Just based on the merit of him killing another police officer. They would have went Blue Lives Matter all over his ass if he were black. But honestly, that should not be the focus of conversation. The race should not be the focus of the conversation, even though, you know, race in America plays a big factor in just about everything. I can acknowledge that. But the important thing is that a man's life is over. He'll never get to spend another minute with his family. And the last moments of his family, spending with his family, is them saying goodbye to him at his funeral. It's a sad thing. Yes, another crazy person impacts lives in a negative way, and that's a goddamn shame. And once again, rest in peace to Officer Terrance Carraway. My condolences to the family. Yeah, I just want to let me just talk to y'all about a little bit about our unity in our community. I mean, whether this man was a cop or not, or whether you believe that black police officers care more about their blue lives than their black lives, he died, and that's a sad thing. That's a really sad thing. A man no longer can spend any time with his family. He can't spend any time with his friends or doing what he loves. So with that being said, everyone out here still walking around, you know, have a great weekend. You know, just thank God for every moment that you have, because you never know when that last moment is going to come. And I don't think yesterday, when Sergeant Carraway was approaching that door, that I don't think that he felt like his life was going to be over. I mean, we know not the time nor the hour. Okay. One more time, my condolences to his family, Officer Carraway's family. And as far as Fred Hopkins goes, I hope they punish you to the fullest extent of the law, and then some. This is a monster right here. Put him in prison. Don't say he's too old to go here and go there. Fuck that. Put him in prison just like y'all did Bill Cosby. Just do that. Yeah, and there's actual evidence in this too. So, all right. Well, like I said at the beginning of the video, please subscribe. Hit that notifications bell, and I will talk to you guys later. Tell me what you think in the comment section. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. All right.